Hello everyone and welcome back to the Game Panda. Today we are playing some more Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, and today we are playing a very cheese deck, but somehow works, because I just beat a Blue Eyes deck with a Sacred Beast deck. Oh my god, Wi-Fi. Please work. I need to show them the deck. There we go. As you can see, it's very trap heavy. Very trap heavy. But, hey! There we go. Alright. So, here's what we're running. We're running 1 Raviel, Lord of Phantasms. 1 Hamon. This is the return of Hamon. We love Hamon. Alright, Hamon, the Lord of Striking Thunder, and Uriah, Lord of Searing Flames. We got one of each of them, because you can only get one in Duel Links. We got 2 Dark Beckoning Beasts, 2 Chaos Summoning Beasts, and 3 Dark Summoning Beasts. Now, those 3 monsters are key. If you want, you can run 3-3-3, you can run 2-2-3, 3-2-2, whatever, as long as you have 2 of each minimum. That's a minimum. You need at least 2. But then you also need a full row of traps. So this trap card you want to have for sure. You want to have 3 copies of this thing. Hyper Blaze. This is what will allow you to summon your Sacred Beasts if you don't have these 3 monsters up there to help you summon them. So you really want to have 3 of these. It also helps that it gives you attack points for Uriah, so that's really important. Then we're running a bunch of basic trap and spell cards, or really just trap cards. You can run spell cards if you want. But we're running 2 wall disruptions, 1 draining shield, 3 counter gates, and 1 mirror force, because just in case if we don't have anything, at least we can still be drawing 2 cards per turn. And then our extra deck, we're of course running the fusion monster of Armitile, the Chaos Phantasm. I don't know. It's the combination of all 3 of them. You get 10,000 attack points, but only during your turn. But I did realize just now that these 3 Sacred Beasts are all level 10. So we could find rank 10 Xyz monsters that we can add to this deck. So Gustav Max is the only one I've got. And apparently there's only 3 more in the game besides Gustav Max. So number XX Utopic Dark Infinity. If you somehow have this card, maybe you can use it. Sky Palace, Gangardia, Sky Palace. You can maybe use that. Yeah, sure, why not? And then Super Dimensional Robot Galaxy Destroyer. What a name. You can also use this. This is mainly back row removal, it seems like. But Uriah is our back row removal, because once we turn, we can destroy 1 spell or trap card that is set. So he kind of is our back row removal. But I'm going to add Gustav Max, and the ability we're running is Draw Sense High Level, because why not? I recommend Draw Sense Low Level. I recommend that for sure. But I got High Level, so we're going to run High Level. And I'm running this with Rex Raptor. You can obviously run this with whoever you want. I might actually just copy this over to someone else just for low level. But right now, you know what? It's fine. It's whatever. We can go ahead and just try this out in a duel. Like I said, it is a cheese deck, so don't expect to be going very far with this. But I do want to say, the last time I played this deck, which was 2 minutes ago, I got all 3 of them out there, and it was great. It was fun. Alright, so let's get into a duel. Alright, so we got Bobs. Bobs here. Bronze rank 7 from Egypt. Let's see. He's playing as a Yami Yugi. So, don't know what we could be seeing. But let's see. So, we're going first. Not the best. Not the best. He's got 30 and 3. Okay. Wow. This is a bad starting hand. That's fine. We can go ahead and set a Hyper Blaze and a Wall of Disruption. Like I said, cheese deck, so you're definitely losing life points, alright? Alright, so we're going to have Hyper Blaze activate as soon as he summons another monster, or when he ends his turn. And then he ends his turn, that's fine. So we can activate Hyper Blaze, have that ready if we get Uriah in our hand. We don't, which is fine. It's our draw phase. Okay, he had something, but he didn't activate it. We can go ahead and activate Dark Beckoning Beast here. Activate its effect. We summon... Who do we want to summon? If I summon... Let's summon Raviel, whatever. No, we add him to our hand. My bad. We add him to our hand. In that case, I should have added Uriah. I keep getting this one, the Dark Beckoning Beast and Chaos Beckoning Beast, mixed up. It's very difficult. I'm not going to lie to remember which one is which. Especially since I built this deck 5 minutes ago. So, you know, learn your cards. That's very important. Obviously, I'm not taking this one seriously because this is a cheese deck. So there's no point in taking this deck seriously. Honestly, it's a game, so you shouldn't be taking it seriously to begin with. But hey, so I just messed up here. I should have added Uria. Set another Hyper Blaze. Why isn't he doing anything? I'm curious. Why are you not doing anything, buddy boy? We can go ahead and use Dark Summoning Beast here. Normal summon him. And then activate his effect, right? Yes, activate his effect. And then we can summon Raviel. And then... yeah, we can't attack this turn because that's just how Dark Summoning Beast works. But he's up. This trap card is kind of scaring me here. But we can go ahead and send Dark Summoning Beast, banish it from our graveyard. Add Uria to our hand. Alright. Then we set our second Hyper Blaze. We should be able to special summon Uria right here. Bada bing, bada boom, wabam, bop, pow, done. Two beasts, two sacred beasts out there right now. Obviously, Uria's not the best right now because he's, you know, only got 2,000 attack points. But there we go. We got... wait, that was it? That's the trap card that was causing all the issues for me? What the heck? Okay. So I'm assuming he doesn't have anything because he just he keeps ending his turn, and I don't like that. I don't like that. But you guys can see, we're doing pretty good. We got 2 beasts out there by turn 6. That's, in my eyes, very good. And now it's our turn. So we get to win this turn, actually, because we just got Chaos Summoning Beast. Alright. So we can go ahead and activate Chaos Summoning Beast effect. Unfortunately, you don't really get to use the 10,000 attack fusion monster that often because, you know, most people just have them face down whenever you have one of them out there. But we got all 3 Sacred Beast monsters out there, which is crazy. This is like the Galaxy Eyes thing all over again, but instead we got 3 Sacred Beasts out there. Hopefully I can eventually do this with the Egyptian God cards. But this is a crazy sight right here. Let's go ahead and battle with Hamon, of course. Take out that Celtic Guardian. Deal 1,000 damage. Attack with Uria. Deal 2,000 damage. We're attacking with all 3 of these bad boys. Here we go. Uria, 2,000 damage. And Raviel for the win. 4,000 more damage. Here we go. Dang it, he's got a Karibo. I wanted to win. No! That was gonna be so cool. Oh, he straight up gave up. He gave up. He gave up. He couldn't handle the power of the Sacred Beasts, guys. There you go. That's how you do it. 3 Sacred Beast cards out there in, what, 4 of our turns? 4? I think it was 4 of our turns. Turn 6, we had 2 of them out there. So then turn 7, we had all 3 of them out there. That was fantastic. That was perfect. That's what you want to see. You want to make your opponent quit because of how powerful you are, alright? There you go. That's the cheese deck. This is probably the most reliable cheese deck that there is, you know? It's probably one of the best ones out there. But let's go ahead and go over how to actually get these cards. Now, these cards, I've been working on this deck for a while, alright? I got so lucky that when I was searching for a different card, I got my second Chaos Summoning Beast. So because of that, I was able to build this deck. You guys saw, that's pretty cool. We honestly could have summoned this one, but he had a face down monster, so that 10,000 attack points would just be useless, and then we would just take damage for no reason. But I still think we probably should have summoned it. It would have been cool, you know, all this and that. I do recommend that you use Yubel for these, okay? So before we go over everything, I want to show you guys Yubel. So Yubel has an ability, I believe. I feel like I remember seeing this somewhere, where Yubel has the ability to summon, or basically Yubel is your Sacred Beast card, monster, person, character. Where is it? Devoured by Sacred Beast. This is the one. So each of the following effects can be used once per duel. Return 1 Fiend type monster with 0 attack and defense points from your hand to your deck, and add 1 of the Sacred Beast cards to your hand. So that's basically what Dark Beckoning Beast does. So if you don't have it in your hand, so let's say you have a Chaos not a chaos. You have a dark summoning beast, but you don't have anything to tribute with it. You can send that back to your hand. Grab a chaos summoning beast if you already have something in your hand. If you already have a sacred beast in your hand. If not, then you can grab a dark beckoning beast and then add one to your hand. So then you can get 2 in your hand, but I recommend just grabbing a chaos summon beast because you can already have one in your hand and then you can summon it immediately. So that's the best combo with that ability. And then select 2 cards from your hand or face up monsters except for tokens. So that's important because Raphael can summon tokens, which you can use those tokens to summon dark summoning beast if you want. But back to the ability on your field, return them to your hand and send 3 Hyper Blaze from outside of your deck to the graveyard. Then add 1 Fallen Paradise from outside of the deck to the bottom of the deck. At the end of your turn, Fallen Paradise will be banished. So that's mainly there for boosting up your Uria's attack points. So if you don't have anything else and you really need Uria to have a bunch of attack points, you can go ahead and raise that up right there. Fallen Paradise isn't actually in Duel Links, so this is the only way you can get Fallen Paradise in your deck, really. And you're never actually going to be able to get it unless you have something that shuffles your cards. So I don't think Fallen Paradise is actually in there, so this is the only way you're actually going to use it. So I don't know what its effect is, what it does exactly. So that could be really good, or it could just be a boosting for Uria. And then to actually have this skill activate, you need to have 1 of each, which everyone would have if they're actually building this deck. And then at least 6 Fiend type monsters with 0 attack points and no other monsters, which would work for the deck that we're running. So if you happen to have that skill and you want to run it with Yubel, I guess that's the ability to run it with. That seems like it would actually help quite a bit and would be pretty good for the deck. But with that being said, let's go ahead and show you guys how to actually get these cards, because you know it's something that's important if you want to build this deck. And I highly recommend everyone builds this deck because I'm assuming all of you have the 3 sacred beasts, the fusion monster involving them, and if you've ever opened up Shining Sunrise or Sunshine Rising or whatever it was, you'll probably have some of these. You'll definitely have 3 of the dark summoning beasts if you've opened that box before, so it's not that bad to build this deck. So I'm assuming most people already have the cards for this deck, but they're just like not realizing it, or they just haven't wanted to build the deck, but now you guys have seen the power of it, so there's that. But how do I get these cards? So Raphael is a lifetime mission reward, so you get 1 copy from that. And if you were around whenever the Yubel Dual Chronicle GX thing came back around, sometimes it has this, so I'm assuming this is when it first came out, that it had this card as a reward, so you can go ahead and get a 2nd and 3rd copy of that if you want. I don't really recommend having more than 1 of them because you're just summoning them all the time, special summoning them, so there's no point in having multiple. Hamon you guys are going to get from the same thing, except for the event is now Welcome to Duel Academy Duelist Chronicle GX. You have Uria, same thing, and the same event as Hamon. So Raphael's the only one that came from a different event. Okay, that's interesting. So Dark Beckoning Beast you guys are going to get from Shining Sunrise. That's the thing. Shining Sunrise. So if you guys have opened that, you guys probably have these 3. Chaos Summoning Beast, Shining Sunrise, and Chaos Summoning Beast, or Dark Summoning Beast, Shining Sunrise. It's very common to mess these up, right? You guys saw it in the duel itself that I messed it up. But for the spell and trap card, for the trap cards that I use, for the defensive wise, you can use any defensive trap cards that you have, but the ones I was running is Mirror Force, which you guys get from a login bonus campaign reward. Counter Gate, you guys are going to get from DSOD Seto Kaiba level up rewards. You can get all 3 from there, so don't worry about that. Draining Shield, Servants of Kings, and Wall of Disruption also from Servants of Kings. Then Hyper Blaze, you guys are going to get from Shining Sunrise as well. For the extra deck, the Fusion Monster, the Yubel event that you get Raphael from, and it's also a lifetime mission reward. Once again, you guys didn't really see me use it. You can use it if you want, because most people already have it face down defense position as your opposing monster. You can attack it. If you have a trap card in the back, you're safe. Otherwise, it can't be destroyed by battle. You'll just take some damage. So hopefully they don't have a 4,000 attack monster and you should be good. And then you guys saw I added Super Dreadnought, Real Cannon, Gustav Max from Maximum Gustav. That's the deck, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe, turn on those post notifications if you guys have any other decks that are similar to like this, or the cheese but also kind of powerful. Let me know down in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.